Okay, call the meeting to order. Got the regular meeting minutes of November 5th.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll abstain, but
Oh.
I wasn't there.
I will second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Refunds, abatements, William Schneider, 101.72, Winsong, 2019.12, David Sperling, 16.89 for 2137.73. And then there's another William Schneider, 2798.77. That will be applied towards the 2018 current January installment. Is there a motion to approve those?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Second it.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meetings coming up. Oh, well, welcome everyone back to the Board of Selectmen for the new
Looks like
term,
nothing changed.
pretty much. So we have the meetings for 2020. The same format as we're on now, the first and third Tuesday. Any thoughts or motion to approve, second, and discuss?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Any discussion on it?
I hate the 7 PM time. I don't know what we can do, but it just, like, in the winter, it's awful because it's dark and cold, and in the summer, it's awful because you're out doing stuff.
I know other places will do them at 4:30 or 5:30. I don't know if there's any time better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Vinnie, you have any?
Well, yeah, I do. I mean, 4:30's nice for us,
Right.
let's face it.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can go home, we all can go home, have dinner, you don't have to come out. The only thing is, Phil makes the meetings at 4:30. I don't know if the public is really interested at the 7 o'clock meeting.
Yeah, I
it's
think
been-
Goshen does 5:30 for some of the meetings.
5:30 or,
I think Litchfield does too.
I don't know how we can promote so people can come out to the meetings.
I agree with that. It'd be
Yeah.
nice to have people come, but it would be nice to have people come, period.
Yeah,
But people aren't coming at 7 either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know when the last time we had a meeting at 7. I mean, I think you had
Well,
one.
The last
fifth.
one.
The last one.
That was election day. I mean, that's kind of hard to judge. I don't know how far back we went with a 7 o'clock meeting.
Yeah. I just,
Uh,
I don't
I
know.
really don't know what I would like to see more people come out.
Huh.
I mean, even if, we don't have a lot to discuss, but when you were campaigning, people always had questions. Everybody has questions.
Mhm.
Why don't they come to a selectmen's meeting and
Ask them.
at least voice their opinion? Whether you're in favor of the board, the way it's set up or not, if you have a question, you should be able to come out,
Absolutely.
voice your
Definitely.
opinion, and get an answer.
Yeah.
Or if you can't get an answer that night,
Well,
get it in an email.
if you're not gonna ask the question, then you won't get the answer.
Right.
And if you're not
Well,
here to ask a
I
question.
don't know if 7 o'clock does that for us or not. I don't
just-
know.
I know if
recall.
7 o'clock is easier for us, if 4:30 is easier for us,
Right.
maybe that is easier maybe people are more apt to come earlier, because people aren't gonna leave their families late at night either, I don't know.
I don't know what the
And then if
answer
we're
is.
videotaping and we're able to put it on the website, maybe that'll engage some more people.
I think that's a positive.
I do too,
People did have a complaint that everybody's busy.
yeah,
Maybe if it was on the website, they can look at the meeting.
tune in if it's
Uh,
convenient.
Could do the first meeting, first Tuesday at 7, second Tuesday at 4:30.
Why don't you try that?
Wanna try that?
Well, let's try that and kind of gauge for a year, like if there's better attendance at one and not the other,
Right.
and then we can kind of decide next year, make an informed decision. I don't know that it's gonna make a difference, but
Yeah, we'll
I would
try
like
it.
to see
I would
what
like to try
works.
something.
Okay.
Because I agree, if people are coming to one or the other, I'd rather do it that way,
Right.
but
I
people
mean-
don't seem to be coming.
I don't know. I mean, you're right. In the wintertime, it's a pain to come out at 7.
Yeah.
Well, especially when it's cold
I'm ready
out.
for bed at some.
Yeah. But we have to try something. We really do.
Yeah, so let's try the 4:30 and the
That
7,
work for
and
you?
let's take attendance, I mean, not attendance, like,
Let's-
let's tally the numbers and
Yeah,
pay
we can,
attention.
we can judge it.
Yeah,
I think
something's
that's a
working.
good idea.
All right, so the second Tuesday would be 4:30.
I'm gonna forget this immediately.
You'll be showing up with some.
Yeah, well, I'll try my best.
And so, you amend your motion, your motion to
Yes, I will.
indicate such?
I
Yeah,
will
we'll
second the
alternate
amended,
7
yeah.
and 4:30.
Okay.
And we'll try that and
See what works.
see what works.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved. Thank you. It's a good idea. Holidays, this goes per the union contract. These are the holidays that are set out as such.
Sure.
I was hoping that you would negotiate where you'd eliminate Lincoln's birthday and just make it one, like everybody else in the world.
Not,
But-
not in the state though.
Not in the state,
Yeah, for whatever reason, the
Yeah.
state gets that.
but hey, that's what the union contract is, it has to be.
Yeah.
So,
So, motion to approve.
yep, I can make that motion. to approve it.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Some point was brought up, and it's a good point, that the fees for projects at the firehouse and community hall, when they get waived, they have to be approved by the board of selectmen.
Mhm.
So we had some projects here at the town hall and also now over the firehouse where fees have not been collected for them. And kind of looking to just waive the fees for projects here at this location, community hall, and at the firehouse. Because we're not gonna charge them anyways, because
Well-
they're part of the work.
Right. Yeah, we waive fees on town property, I mean, as a whole. You wanna
I
just?
think, don't you have to do it on every case that comes up?
We can pretty much say any fees incurred for projects here at the, it doesn't say that you have to do each case by case, any fees, because you have little ones here too,
Yeah.
where it's like, you know, really, you just install the sink.
Well, that's 2 projects at the firehouse, right? 2 separate ones?
Right now, yeah, I mean, there's also repairs over there, and if you
Yeah, but did we ever do anything for repairs? I mean,
don't really take a permit out, but if it's a large repair,
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
you
yeah.
have to, you know. Installing the oil tanks like you guys did, no one's gonna charge a fee for that,
I don't even think we took a permit out for that.
but,
We
Say
did
that,
that,
Ben.
we did that in-house.
you know,
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Is there a motion to say, let's waive the fees for the projects here at the community hall and the firehouse?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. That wraps that up. My first selectmen's report, you're probably pretty aware the highway department's just getting ready for winter right now. We do have a new tree over in the park. It was donated by the Connecticut Tree Protective Association and to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the passing of Connecticut's arborist law. It's a 4-year-old white oak sapling, I guess, or small tree. It was donated, which was nice. Smoky House still moving forward. Hopefully the steel will be there around Thanksgiving and get installed before winter. And then they'll wrap it up, literally wrap the beams for the winter and get ready to start in the spring, unless we have a real mild December, January, and they'll try to keep working. I did meet with the commander of Troop L, Lieutenant Mark Davidson, to discuss concerns that have been raised here in Morris, including the speeding on all of our roads, break-ins that have occurred, the auto thefts recently on Deer Island, and the Newport Academy, which has been kind of an issue for a number of people, especially those over in the Todd Hill Road area and Kenyon Road. And just the other night, the state police were going up and down the road with their dogs and flashlights and through the yards, looking for one of the people that go to that academy. So and that's also something that Mark Davidson was very aware of, and it's an issue for them too. It does take up a lot of their time. And so we'll be working with the resident trooper down in Bethlehem and talk about it to see if there's something that perhaps Newport Academy can do to tighten up their security. We had a very good discussion up at the COG office in Goshen regarding the Northwest Transit District's decision to cancel special trips that mostly are gone on by seniors in our local towns. And the transit district said they were canceling them because of the paperwork was too much to do. And it ended up being just pretty much a new application with an added space for more information. And we met with the DOT and the Northwest Transit District and the recreation directors from area towns, and it looks like they're going to be able to move this forward to get those trips going again. There's a lot of people use that service. And I just met the other day with Len Fasano. He's the facilities manager at Litchfield Public School System. Last 3 years we've been out to bid with Litchfield, Region 6, I believe us, I'm not sure who else is on that bid, for fuel and diesel. And last year, or currently, we're at 2.049 for fuel oil and 2.061 for diesel. This coming year, it should be 199.8 for fuel oil and $2.017 for diesel. So we have a slight decrease over last year. And a couple years ago, we were paying $2.21 for fuel oil and $2.31 for diesel. So it really has dropped in the past 3 years, which is nice to see. So this new one will go into effect July 1st. So that's always good news. We did have a reception for Nancy Skilton, as you know, our town treasurer. Yesterday was really her official last day. She's helping with the transition with our new treasurer, Ron Ciccatelli. And she did 4 years as our elected treasurer, and we wished her well and a job well done. And I met with the first selectman, Warren Morris Goshen, Litchfield, Woodridge Lake Sewer District, Region 6 officials, Litchfield Public School officials to work on maybe working together on our health insurance to find a better price for all of us. If we all go in as a unit with a lot of employees in the system, that hopefully we'll get a better price. So we're working on that. Solar project moving forward, hopefully the next planning zoning meeting, they will discuss the 824 review that needs to be done because it's municipal property that would be leased to SHR Energy, and that should happen in early December for the planning and zoning review. And I did talk with our attorney. Beach and Rec may want to do a little vote just to say that they're not going to use the Harry White recreational field for recreational purposes, and to let it move forward to be a solar array instead. And had a meeting down for yesterday in Watertown with Homeland Security, Region 5. You'll see everything that we discussed there. And also had a nice reception for Litchfield Volunteer Ambulance and the Mary Floyd Talmadge chapter of Daughters of American Revolution. The DAR celebrating their 120th anniversary as their chapter in Litchfield, and LVA was given a community service award by the DAR for all the work they do and reaching out into the communities now. And that's all I have. I don't know if you had anything, comments or questions on that.
On the solar,
Yeah.
when we sat down with them about a year ago or so, they gave a proposal. Is that proposal still the same?
It is. They may try, if there's room at that location, though. It's one thing that has changed is you can put different panels on there and get more output.
Mm-hmm.
So the megawatt may change because even the same space will get more power. And if they can expand any use, any property over there that they can use, they'll propose that.
What about, remember they were gonna, the fee we were gonna get from them?
Right, that'll change depending on how much they can produce.
If they can produce more.
They'll produce definitely
So
more.
nothing's in stone yet?
No, this is the first step.
Okay,
And, we have to go, then it'll come to the Board of Selectmen.
all right.
And it'll go to a town meeting.
Yep.
For any acceptance of it. The town may say they don't want it or accept it, either way, and move forward from there. The big problem is at the state level for them to loosen up some of the restrictions on how much power can be created in the state.
Oh,
It's almost like buying a license to create.
well, it's the same thing when you put it in your house.
Yeah,
They won't allow you to put anything
more,
more
right,
than what you generate.
yep. And this is totally something that will go right on the grid
Yep,
and be sold.
sold back to the,
It'll be sold, SHR Energy could go to the town, city of Torrington and say, do you want to buy energy from me? And they'll buy this
Yeah.
energy from SHR.
yeah, good deal.
Public comment?
Oh, I think you discussed it very well about the meeting times of the selectmen. We tried both of them, 4:30 and 7. A few times, more than once. And it really didn't make a difference. The only comment I would make that is if there's interest, people will be here.
Mhm.
And so I think if you wanna make it at 4:30, it's just as fine as 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
We've tried it
Yeah.
years before, and
I agree, if it's of interest to people, they'll make time no matter what time it is, so.
Yep. Litchfield holds theirs at 4:30.
Do they get much in public attendance?
Oh,
Depends
sometimes
on the
that,
issue, yeah.
If it's a controversy, or is it just a regular meeting?
there's standing room only in the hallway.
But that's for something that's controversy in town.
Yeah, that's
But I mean, if it's just a normal
normal
meeting,
meeting.
nothing.
But you might have 1 or 2 people. but-
Same as it, same here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. Over in Kent, I think they meet at 5 or 5:30, and same thing over there. If there's interest, they'll be there. If there's not, they won't.
All
Well,
right,
we'll try it, see how it works.
Yeah,
Okay,
why
all we
not?
can do is try.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
4:46.
Okay, if I don't see everybody, have a happy
Have a good
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, you too.
And